Hi everyone, it's Erica with Team Wise of Paparazzi Accessories. I am actually sitting out by the river here in Florida. It's gorgeous. And while I'm working outside, I wanted to do a fast video for my team on the power of parties. I actually did a conference call on this a few weeks ago, and it had a great impact, at least from the feedback that I received. It had a great impact. So I definitely want to do a video to preserve it longer term than a conference call. And these are the exact same notes that I used for the conference call. So refer to this. Can you see the sun there? It's bright and sunny out here. Refer to this often, okay? So the power of parties. Paparazzi is a party plan company. That is where we started. That's where the magic happens. That's where the money is. We do parties. If you're not doing parties, you are missing a giant portion of sales that you could be making. You are missing giant opportunities to create relationships with people who will become your customers, who will become your teammates. Parties are where the magic happens. My very best hostesses are past hostesses, or people who've been to parties. My very best teammates are people who've been to parties, because they know how to do it and what to do and how easy it is. So, parties are your power. In Paparazzi, we have several types of parties. We have a Facebook party, easy. We have an online party, also easy. We have a basket party. We have an in-person party. I use the term in-person versus home because an in-person party can happen anywhere. An in-person party can happen right here in the parking lot. A couple of people shopping right out of the back of my car. That counts as a party. An in-person party could happen in the break room at work. An in-person party could happen at the bank, where the bank manager invites you to come in during their lunch hour, right? In-person means it's you and some other bodies. In-person parties, they're so fun. So, what is the power, excuse me, I'm gonna drop my phone. What is the power of our parties? Our parties create personal connection. I already touched on this, but our parties create a personal connection with the other women in the room in the way that no other party can, right? You get to see them, you get to meet them, you get to see what they're wearing, see how they dress, help them pick out pieces. That's a personal connection. We get to show our hostesses just how easy it is to party the paparazzi way. If you don't already know, paparazzi parties are the easiest parties you're ever gonna do. There's no sales pitch, none. There's no script to read. You don't have to stand up in front of everybody and explain everything. You don't play games. Paparazzi parties are so fun because we get to mingle. We get to meet our guests. I love it. I love it. And if you're shy, you don't have to stand up in front of the group at all. That one's awesome. Another power of our paparazzi party is our customers get to touch our jewelry. They get to try it on. Now let me ask you this. How many times have you been shopping in your back office and you're like, oh, that just does not look pretty, but you get it in your hot little hand and you're going, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Actually, these earrings were a pair that I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like those. I love them, I wear them all the time. Your customers have the same reaction. When they're shopping online, they're going, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. But when they get to put it on their body, they're gonna buy it, right? They get to try it, they get to touch it, they get to look at it. Our parties are easy, I've already said this. We don't play games. No games at home parties. We don't need them. We have beautiful jewelry and an opportunity to meet wonderful people and build relationships. You don't have to do anything, but be there, be present, and have a good time. And the last power of the paparazzi party, they are your money maker. You will make, hands down, more money at a home in-person party than you ever will anywhere else. I promise. You will book more from an in-person party than you will book from any other party There's just something about when women get together and they get to see our product and they get to try it on and they get to see and understand that our parties are not like those other parties. They're gonna have a party with you every time. So, how do you book a party? Easy. Easy. I promise. It's easy. Book your own. Have your own party. You are your own best hostess. Absolutely 100% your best hostess. You need to be having your own parties once a month, once a quarter, all the time. Because our inventory changes, because you get new stock in all the time. Invite your friends over. They'll come. It may be one or two at the beginning, but if you keep going and keep going and keep having these parties, by the end you're going to have a house full. You're going to run out of room. You just have to do it. Well, okay, so you've had your own party. Ask other people. Ask your friends, ask your family, ask your networking group, ask other people in direct sales. Bribe them. It's okay. We have a hostess plan for a reason. One free piece for every 10 pieces that are sold is the traditional hostess plan. You can change that at your own volition. No one's going to tell you no. Okay, so you've bribed everybody. Call your old hostesses. Anyone who's ever had a party for you before, when it's a new season, for example, right now it's spring and our new line is launching. Call your past hostesses. Oh my goodness, Susie, it's springtime. Our new line is launched. I have new pieces coming in next week. Would you have a party with me again? That's all I have to say. She's probably going to say yes. Call them all. Facebook them if you want to, but there's just something about that phone call that changes the answer. Make a list. Okay? Make a list. We all know more people than we think we know. And I want you to write a list down of people in your mom's groups, people at your kids' sporting event, people at church, people at work, people at your hobby, people, the same teller you see at the bank every week. Those sort of people. You're going to end up with a lot of people. Start at the top and ask everyone all the way down the list. They'll say yes. Some are going to say no. Some are going to say not right now. So you know what? Thanks so much. Can I call you in a couple of weeks and maybe it'll be a good time? Then you better call her in a couple of weeks. Okay? Okay? So, if you're having trouble booking parties, do not give up. Do not give up. Do not call 3 people. Look at me here. Look at me. Do not call 3 people and say, no one wants to have a party with me. You haven't asked enough people. Are you hearing me? You have not asked enough people. You just plain old haven't asked enough people. That is how it works, right? You just have to keep asking. Do not give up. And don't keep asking the same people. Get your chicken list out. Those people you're like, oh, she'd be a great hostess, but I'm afraid to call her. Call her. Okay? She don't bite. Keep asking. If you're having trouble booking a party, change your words. Call it an open house. Call it a jewelry boutique. Call it a pop-up jewelry show. Call it a VIP jewelry showing. Don't those words sound so much better than a party? Oh, I have all this great new jewelry in. Would you like to have a VIP jewelry showing with me? She's going to be like, VIP? What? Yeah. She'll have a party with you. Just change your words. If you're still having trouble booking those parties, host your own. Now let me tell you, pictures and social media are going to be your best friends in booking parties. Put on your jewelry. Put on your inventory. Take a nice selfie. Post it online. Hey guys, got this new piece in today. Who wants to see it first? Come over for my VIP jewelry showing tomorrow at 6. That's it, right? Easy stuff. There's power in parties. I want you to go out and I want you to party. Party, party, party. There's a magic formula. There really is. The more money you want to make, the more parties you need to have, right? You can do this. If you want paparazzi to be a full-time job, parties are where the money is. Parties absolutely where the money is. And our paparazzi parties are the most fun parties you're ever gonna have, you're ever gonna do, and your customers are going to love them. They really are. So don't be afraid. Make your list. Call them. Offer them the 4 types of parties. Have your own 4 types of parties. It's so easy and so much fun. Team-wise, if you have questions, just ask. I'll help you out. Especially with the online parties. They get a little tricky. I have some graphics that I'll send you on how to do those. But have parties. You're going to have a great time.